Hello, my name is Divine. I have been a YouTuber for 4 years now. Wowie. I mostly make subliminals, but recently I've decided to branch out my content into more niche, similar topics. Because we are currently in a motherfucking drought of reality shifting content, I decided, why not I make the content? Especially since my device actually allows me to now. So let's get on with it. Also, sorry about my voice. I am recovering from a sickness and I'm on my period. SOS and help. One of the earliest known instances of reality shifting-like concepts can be traced back to ancient Semitic practices. Shamans across different indigenous cultures believe in their ability to enter altered states of consciousness and journey into different realms to gain knowledge, heal, or communicate with spirits. Through rituals, drumming, chanting, or ecological plants, shamans sought to shift their perception of reality and interact with altered realities. Everyone say thank you to deleted Reddit user from 3 years ago. However, this practice would not become well known or as popular as it did until about 2020-2021 during the pandemic. People were obsessed with shifting to Harry Potter, My Hero Academia, and spreading misinformation galore. So much misinformation. And though the community is not nearly as widespread or as mainstream as it once was during its temporary phase back then, it still has a fairly small but loyal community within inside of it that I am a part of. Reality shifting is the process of taking your awareness, or whatever you believe to be your soul consciousness, and putting it into another universe or reality to travel to. This could be any reality, literally any reality at all. One where you're famous, one where you have superpowers, or even anime DRs, which is one of my most common DRs that I tend to shift to. TV show, fantasy, movie, whatever that you want to travel to or that you want to visit and live in, that is possible with reality shifting. Reality shifting is quite literally limitless, completely limitless, no matter what other people try and tell you. My tips. Not like that, you pervert. I know the reason you clicked on this video is because you're desperate to get more information about reality shifting and potentially on how to shift. I will give you my basic tips for how I get into the shifting mood and what gets me closest to shifting. Reminder that I am not a professional and that this is all just for fun and I don't guarantee anything. But you will shift eventually. That's on period. That's fact. Number 1 is to already accept that you've shifted. And let me explain what I mean by this. So basically, I just want you to look at whatever DR you're planning to shift to, and then I want you to make this quiet, acknowledgement, this internal, acknowledgement that, hey, I've just shifted there. Wow, that is great that I've shifted there. I've literally already shifted there. And then I want you to go about your day with that assumption that you are already in your desired reality. And you don't have to act exactly like your desired reality self. You don't have to do all the exact things that you would do in your desired reality. You don't have to do any of that. What I want you to do is just have that assumption and that gratefulness, try and channel that gratefulness and joyful feeling of already being there and that amazement feeling you would get from being there. Because I have done this and then I would go about my day as if I was in my desired reality and keep that assumption in the back of my brain. And then that night when I shift, I barely even have to do any extra grounding or alignment work because I already feel so connected to my desired reality that shifting just becomes an almost instant thing. And mini shifting becomes an almost instant thing for me. So yeah. Tip number 2 is to find either a method that works for you or to create your own method when it comes to shifting realities. Because for some shifters, they do these things called methods, which are forms of meditation with certain counting or breath work, or there's a lot of different methods. But shifters sometimes use them in order to reach their desired reality. There's things like the Raven method, the Julia method, Alice in Wonderland method. There's a lot. There's a tons of methods. Personally, though, I like making my own methods, and my personal favorite one is, I don't know if I'd even give it a name, but I'm going to describe it to you real quick. Basically, I start by detaching myself from my body, then affirming I'm no longer in my original reality, and then I start with affirmations about grounding in my desired reality, and then, so forth and so on. If people want more information about this, then just comment it down below, my beautiful viewers. Sorry, I got issues with rambling. My brain's all scatterbrained. Okay, but basically the tip here is to create your own method. Find out what makes you feel passionate about your desired reality. What makes you feel grounded to your desired reality? What makes you, what things from your desired reality or people make you feel as if you are already there? Figure that out and then make a method with those things, intact in it. I feel like that would help you shift a lot, or at least I think it would be very helpful. And here is my final tip for the night. I'm so tired. Turn your social media, apps, whatever digital online space you have, and turn it into your ultimate desired reality paradise, your desired reality utopia. And let me explain what I mean by this. So my current desired reality is my student spirit, and so obviously, because that's a hyperfixation of mine, at least I want it to be, I made a Pinterest board surrounding that, you know what I mean? However, in my desired reality, it takes place in the year 2017, 2018, so I also have a Pinterest board for images revolving around that as well. And so now the majority of my Pinterest is just full of images of either things I would see in my desired reality, the aesthetic of my desired reality, or literally people from my desired reality. And you can do this with any app too. You can do it Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, really anything. Though Pinterest is my favorite for me because it gives a lot more easier, more gratifying instant result, especially since I don't have to fight tooth and nail with an algorithm to get results that I want. But yeah, this is just a little shift-in tip that I've noticed recently, that when I see things related to my desired reality, or that remind me of my desired reality more, it almost saturates my brain in a subliminal way to be thinking about my desired reality more, and to make my desired reality seem more common, not boring, but common, I'm used to this. I am familiar with this, Also, it's just really cute. Ba-ba-da-ba! And now final thoughts. So yeah, I think I explained reality shifting on a fairly basic level that's easy to understand. You can shift to an anime, you can shift to a book series, you can shift to an alternate reality, you can shift literally whenever, wherever, however. Awake, asleep, in the car, on the toilet, literally whenever. So yeah, because I often see people saying, oh, can I shift to this? Will it look like this? Yes, it will. It will look however you desire it to, because it's your desired reality. Not to say that there isn't a chance being thrown up into the air. Some things could be unpredictable, but for the most part, it'll be as you desire. If you just say it'll be as you desire it to be. This is a new type of content for me, so thank you for watching, despite how exhausting it was to actually do it. I've been wanting to make a video like this ever since my storage got fixed, but I just kinda have been procrastinating and not really having the energy to actually do it and make it good. I also just suffer with chronic exhaustion, and so despite my brain being filled with so many creative ideas, my body just makes it impossible to do anything. May I be given the gift of eternal life. However, as soon as that gets situated out, I would love to make more videos like this. Since I've mini shifted a ton, it would be great to talk about my experiences and try and give advice to other people and other shifters, much like myself, who might be struggling with shifting or feeling out of place when it comes to it. Kinda a bit nervous on how this video's going to, but we'll see. But if you like this video and want me to make more long-form content similar to this, then maybe subscribe, comment, show your support. The more attention this gets, the more likely I am to do it again in the future, so we'll see. Bye, my divines.